Hello, class. I want to cover something in this presentation that is in a course announcement in our class, but I just want to hit the highlights on this. It's about plagiarism. I've come to understand that many students don't quite understand what plagiarism is and what it means. So in this forum, I've kind of described what that means, but I just want to hit the highlights. You should read this in your when you get this. But I'm going to go down here where it's defined in our academic catalog, how plagiarism is defined. Okay, so from our catalog, plagiarism is defined as, quote, the theft and can be committed intentionally or unintentionally. Plagiarism can occur by representing the writings, works, or ideals of another person as one's own, or by copying material from a resource without proper citation. There's a critical word. If you don't cite the material, that is plagiarism. Exact copying should be correctly documented. For example, students should use footnotes or endnotes when appropriate, paraphrasing when the basic sentence structure, phraseology, and unique language remains the same also requires proper citation. I have proper citation here by telling you that it came from, where it came from, and then I put quotation marks around the material I took straight from the catalog, and I provided the page number for the quote. Now I'm going to go up here too. Right here, this is where I'm going to read from. Some of the things that I'm noticing from students is that they will use small and large bits of information from books, journal articles, websites, and other sources without quoting or citing the material. Okay, quoting or citing the material. If you copy words or materials from a source and don't quote and just cite it, this is plagiarism. For example, if I said that APA 2010 stated that the heading style recommended by APA consists of 5 possible formatting arrangements according to the number of levels of subordination, and I did not quote this material, I am plagiarizing because I copied this from the book. I needed to provide quotation marks around the material from the book and then provide the page number for the quote, like this. APA 2010 stated that, quote, and I changed the T in a bracket because I lowercased it where in the book it's capitalized. Quotation mark, and then I quote the actual material. It's got to be the exact same words from the material. Any changes from the quote needs to have brackets. And the quote, parentheses, P, little p only, period, space, page 9, close the parentheses, period. That's the proper way to cite a quotation. Now, if you rewrite the material from a source in your own words, then you don't need to provide the quotation marks. You still need to provide the in-text citation. So for the above example, according to APA 2010, there are 5 different heading levels that are dependent on different topics for topics in a paper. Okay, I rewrote the material in my own words. I still cited APA. Didn't need the page number because I did not quote and use the material word from word. I'm telling you, I'm back down here now. I'm telling you all about this because plagiarism is a serious issue. And I want you to know what is considered plagiarism. Always cite your references. Give the people credit for the work that they did. Not citing sources or citing sources incorrectly is a serious issue. It can result in earning a 0 in an assignment, failing a class, or being kicked out of the program. We've had to dismiss students because of this. Students have failed a class because of this. Students have earned a 0 on assignments because of this. It's always better to oversight than undersight. Another way of thinking of citing sources is that you are using evidence to support your thoughts. I talked about this in the introduction presentation. This is called evidence-based academics. Just give people credit for the work that they have done. This is, again, it's a serious issue. I want to make sure that you are aware of this at the beginning of this class and the beginning of the program.